centrifugal compacting. So these are the different methods in order to consider compacting of the powder metals. So in that previously we have discussed die casting. Okay. So in this die casting we have considered uniaxial pressing. It has been taking place, and what is the pressure it is required, and how many times it will be the cyclic process it will be get carried out. Then what is cold pressing, what is hot pressing, all these things we have been gone through previous class. And also we have considered centrifugal compacting also, where we are going to pour the powder, okay, into that rotating chamber mold. Then we are going to make it rotate at 3 to 3000 rpm, 300 to 3000 rpm, depending upon the size of that material. Then we are going to get the part or a component. And also there was a disadvantage that it will be taking a long time for in order to develop a product. One of the disadvantage of this centrifugal compacting. So these things we have discussed in the previous class. Now the next one is rolling. Okay, next one is rolling. So in this you can see there are a number of rollers are there. A thin like structure, film like structure, it has been get produced. Okay, then we will be having a heating chamber and also straightening, all those things we will be having. Just we can take the water step by step how it will be get carried out. Now you can see the first one is the hooper. Okay, first one is the hooper, where the input of that powder it will be get placed. Okay, it is the input of the process what we get, the thing we need to manufacture. 1 second. Okay, here the first one, let me consider it is a hooper, where we are going to add the metal powder. Okay, metal powder which will be get added there. Then the second one is pair of rollers. Okay, second one is pair of rollers, which mechanically compresses the powder to get the green body. So already I said what is that green part, so which is unfinished part, which will be obtained from the different methods of compacting. So then it will be sent for the further process of in order to get the good product. So here we will be having a pair of rollers will be there, which are mechanically presses the powder to form the green body. Okay, and in order to get the component in a strip-like structure. Next, the third one is after getting the strip over here. Okay, then it will be passed on to the third process. So here the third process I can say it is a furnace. Okay, it is a furnace. In order to achieve metallurgical bonding between the powder particles, the strip is passed on to the furnace. So in which the synitard will be taken place by the diffusion between the atoms. Then after the furnace, after obtaining metallurgical bonding, then the fourth it will be passed on to the rollers. Again it will be passed on to the rollers. So I said already why there will be n number of the rollers will be there. So while collecting a thread or while collecting any type of the sheet. Okay, and also I said to people you can visit once. There is a sheet manufacturing industries. There are plenty of industries available within our college itself. Okay, small type of the sheet manufacturing industries. Okay, so there you can see there will be n number of rollers will be there. Like simultaneously will be having 10 to 15 rollers it will be present. From that we are going to get the strip in what all the thickness it will be get reduced, and the design can be varied with respect to that. Okay, so here also the same thing. So first it will be passed on to the powder, it will be passed on to the number 1, then it will come to number 2 roller, then number 3 it will come to the furnace, and number 4 again it is a roller, and again here it is rolled once after the sintering process to get the better properties. Then it will be passed, then it will be passed on to the component 5. Okay, so in that component 5 we will be having a cooling, it will be takes place, and finally wound into the coil, and finally wound into the coil. Now this sintering body can see the next point. The sintering body may then undergo various methods to further improve their properties. So after completing this green part or a sintered body, it will be further passed on to the some other processes to improve the properties. So, and also is given some of the most secondary operations like carburization, infiltration, restamping, surface compression, and implementation. It will be carried out. So like this, finally, the powder is get converted into one component. So one of the method for compacting, okay, is this roller also, rolling also. It's very simple. Just you can put powder into this, metal powder into this hooper. Then this metal powder, it will be the bonded, it will be takes place, and it will be a roller will be there. So when it is passed on to the roller, okay, then it will be formed like a seat-like structure. It will be get formed, and this seat-like structure it will be get passed on to the furnace. Okay, so then after it is passed on to the furnace, okay, sintering process will be taken place. Okay, in the furnace, then it will be passed on to the roller after the sintering of that thin sheet. Okay, then it will be passed on to the cooler, where the cooling of the sheet it will be taken place. Okay, then it will be finally wound to the coil. Finally it will be get wound to the coil, it will be taken place. So this is how the rolling operation it will be method it will be get carried out. Okay, next one is extrusion. So already I explained this extrusion method as well as the injection molding machine. So these two things I have explained already. Can you people tell me, explain anyone? So did I give seminar to any person on extrusion and injection molding? Yes, I think one person they asked. So among those which I should explain. Okay, anyway, so tell me what is meant by extrusion now. So just the difference is this extrusion process, the method, everything, it will be process, everything, it will be same. What we have considered for the polymers, there we are using a variation of the sizes, shapes of the plastic pellets, it will be get used there. Okay, into the hooper. But here, instead of plastic pellets, we are going to put the metal powders. Only the thing is, we are going to change the input to the hooper. Instead of plastic pellets, with respect to this figure, we are going to add the metal powders. So the metal powders are placed into the hooper. Then there will be a mantle will be there, it will be in the rotation condition, and it makes the passing of the feed section, it will be there, compression section is there, and also metering section it will be present. Feeding, compression and metering sections with respect to that mantle rotation we will be having. And also we have heaters also. Once the powder it has been passed on to the hooper, then it will comes to the cylinder. Okay, so cylinder we are going to call it as a barrel. Once it comes to the barrel, then rotation of that mantle it will be pushing the material forward direction, and also compression it will be takes place, and also metering it will be taken place. The amount of the quantity should be going out of that barrel. With respect to that, we are also having the heating sections. It will be there in order to increase the metallurgical bonding between the powders. In order to increase the metallurgical bonding between the powders, we are also having the heaters. It will be get provided. Then after once it will be get passed on to the through the breaker plate. It will be the amount of the metered quantity of the powder. It will be passed out over the breaker plate. Then after it will be reaching the die. Die is the one which what all the shapes we want. So die it will be the shape. Die it will be in the form of the shape. So what all the component or a part we want, with respect to that the dies are placed. If I required a curved, or if I required a flat, or if I required any other type of the U type of the section, so with respect to that the dies are it will get placed. Then we are going to get the component out from the die. Then again the same process, the cooling process, the cooling of the plate it will be taken place. Okay, then we will be having a pulling devices. Then it will be the final, it will be wound to the coil or anything, or it will be taken for the further process. Okay, this is how. Along with that, we will be here. There is no just the amount of the meter quantity it will be get passed, and we will be having a pushing as well as pulling devices. Okay, extrude, so it will be get pushed from the back end, as well as the pulling it will be takes place. It will be taking out the long type of the sections out from the extrusion process. So this is how a powder it will be converted into component by the process of extrusion method. So everything is same. Here we are going to make the compacting, sintering, then finally we are getting the component, green component. So then it will be used for the further secondary operations can be carried out in order to enhance the properties of the given part. Okay, so that is the thing related to extrusion process. So now again, what do you mean by injection molding machine? Can anyone explain now what is the same process? What is the different with respect to there and here? With respect to this extrusion and with respect to this injection molding machine, what is the difference? You can see here the extrusion process, the material is pushed into the die and it is pulled out from the die. Okay, so if I put hot billet over here, just you don't consider this. If you push hot billet over here, then from the back end the pushing it will be takes place over the die. At the same time, the front end we will be having a pulling in order to get the long type of the sections. Okay, so what are the method with respect to extrusion process as well as injection process? The method it will be the same, but the end component what we are getting, it is a different one. The end component what we are getting, it is a different one, and it is also limited to a smaller type of the component, like I can say not for the long type of the components. This injection molding it will be get depended. And if I take a extrusion process, I can get a long type of the cross sectional pipes and all. Okay, even if you take with respect to long type sections as well as these tubes, paste, what will the paste and all, creams type of the section tubes, all those things can also be we can produce with respect to extrusion process. The components one are the same, it will be having a, we can use the same methods for developing the product, but some long type of the sections cannot be developed or cannot be produced. See here you can see with respect to this one, same here also I will be adding powder over here. So on rotation it will be there and the pushing it will be there. So here the heating chambers will be there. The heating chambers it will make the bonding or increase the metallurgical bonding between the powder particles. Then it will be pushing of the powder metals into the mold box, it will be taken place. So here injecting, we are here going to inject it. Okay, inject the given meter quantity of the powder material into the mold box. Okay, into the mold box it will be there, and we will be having a cavity, mold cavity it will be there. Okay, we will be having a mold cavity. With respect to that mold cavity, we are going to produce the component. But there we have a dice. There we have a dice with respect to that die shape. So we need to get the required component. I said already paper plates and cup plates. So papers, what are the paper plates? So it will be having different sizes. It will be there. One is smaller one is medium, one is bigger one. We will be having the same case as glasses also. Small type of the teacups, it will be different. Water cups, it will be water cups. The size it will be different. Okay, so like this, it will be get varied based upon the given die. But here the mold cavity it will be there. So to that mold cavity, we are going to inject the given meter quantity of the powder into that. Okay, then due to that compression force, okay, pressing, then it will be, we are going to get the component according to our requirement. Then finally it will be removed out from the injection molding machine, then it will be used for the further process. So this is the thing related to injection molding. Next